Hello, traitorous tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem 8, The Sacred Stones, with me, BlueAnkylo, who's totally not a traitor Ankylo. So let's start Chapter 8, which may or may not be a trap. Some of you may have seen it coming, others, I'm sure it's a huge surprise. Sure. Lead the way, trustworthy son. Although Seth seems a little bit suspicious, I will admit. 2 weeks ago. Oh dear. She's still so... Even though she had that little, I'm gonna kill you, Novato, whatever that guy was named, you know, she's still, like, pretty optimistic. It's kind of nice. Ah, yes. Perhaps you should just give it to someone trustworthy. Sure, just give it to Seth. Why not? I mean, or Orson. Orson's probably trustworthy. Or you should just become stronger and defend it yourself. Oh, wait. How do you know about that? Oh, right. Everybody knows about that. Never mind. It's fine. Right? Look, Seth is pretty cool, even though we haven't been using him, like... He sees through your clever disguise. That's a good question. Now, I wasn't sure if everyone knew about that or not, but it did seem a little suspicious. Ah! There's some backstory here we're not aware of. Yep. Return to your beloved wife. He switched colors! Cursed red Ankylo fools! Should've known, should've known. Turns out, no one ever caught Ephraim after all. Sick. Or maybe sort of caught him, but I don't think they ever really caught him the way they were advertising. There you go, he just spread the rumors. See, Ephraim knew what he was doing. He said he had a plan. Okay, Seth, slice him down. Or you could just kill him. I guess he's a general. This guy will be a little bit more difficult to kill than usual. And there's a lot of enemies. Okay, it's a good trap. No, we take the castle. Gotta channel some of that inner Ephraim and just seize the entire castle. Okay, so this time we only get 9 units, although the number of characters flashing on the left side of your screen might indicate otherwise. But 9! So I already sort of ended up benching Naomi for now because, like, she doesn't really do enough damage. And, like, you know, it sucks. We need Colm because there's going to be some treasure. We're going to need some magic because there's some armor knights. We don't really need Vanessa per se, but, you know, I need at least one cap. It could have been Franz or Vanessa, but, I mean, Franz has the advantage of he can also use swords, and his con isn't terrible. But, I don't know, I like Vanessa's speed. I like her gumption. She's got more skill, more speed, significantly. So, you know, same level, +4 skill, like +6 speed, only missing out on like 2 strength. So I feel like Vanessa's doing better than Franz, which is a really bad sign. When you're a Cavalier and the Pegasus Knights have better stats than you all around, yeah, you're not gonna last very long there. And then I'm bringing Jillian because we definitely need some defensive units on this map, and Ross because he's kind of my only defensive axe guy. Again, Garcia would be a reasonable choice. Seth, okay, technically on this map, there's a bunch of optional conversations you can have, and if you want to get them all, you need to bring both Franz and Seth, I believe, specifically. No reason, but, you know, maybe they have some friends here. So, if you want to see all the convos, you gotta bring them, but I feel like they're kind of a waste of a slot right now. Also, you may notice that I picked up the Armor Slayer for Joshua. So, between the magic, the Armor Slayer, and all that, we have a couple ways to deal with things like this. Look at all these knights up here with all that defense. More defense than Gilliam. For shame. But between the magic and the Armor Slayers, I don't want to use the Armor Slayer unless I have to, but the magic, you want to bring both mages here, basically. There's lots of knights. And other than that, I don't think the enemies are too scary looking. I haven't played this map yet. Lots of steel weapons, we got some dark magic, good reason to bring Archer. Lots of steel, iron. Oh yeah, longbow. That's the first longbow, so range 3, don't forget about that. Thunders we've seen. More longbows. So it's not too dangerous, but you just gotta keep that in mind. And it does tip the odds a little bit in Franz's favor over Vanessa. Just a little. More flux, that's fine. So yeah, lots of steel weapons, which means oftentimes the enemies will be slowed down so they can do big hits, but they're really gonna have low speed and accuracy, so. Anyway, that's kind of the main reason we're bringing a couple good defensive units. Okay, let's get started. So like I was saying, I haven't pre-tried this map. So far, hard mode hasn't been too bad, so I haven't felt the need to, you know, off camera give these missions an attempt. But I kind of like plotted out my first turn. So I want to be a little bit aggressive here and kill these guys on the first turn. And I want to stay out of range of these two. The mercenary that's pretty quick, and the Myrmidon that's also very quick. Just for goodness sake. So at worst, maybe one like Gilliam could get attacked by this guy, and then stay out of range of this guy. And then the archer might be able to hit somebody, so we just need to make sure everybody in range of the archer, because I'm probably not going to block this passage up on the first turn. Just make sure no one can be killed by the archer for 16 damage. And a little bit of speed, although -2. 4 speed is not very much. So anyway, we want to kill these guys. It really shouldn't be that hard, and I put my mages just in range to pull this off. The danger, of course, is loot is in range of the archer here, but I think that's fine. And this lets both my mages get, well, not quite kills, probably, unless they get a crit. But it means we don't have to worry about any counterattack damage from these two first soldiers. And then someone else can finish them off pretty quickly, I think. And now that we're not bringing Naomi, for at least this map, we don't have to worry about anyone who can do like 2 damage and still try to feed them kills. Everybody that I brought can actually hit. So once this guy's dead, he'll be able to attack whoever's standing there. So I figured that was a really good point for Ross. No need to use the halberd yet. We'll save that. But yeah, this should be no-brainer. And then that should open up an avenue. Now, technically, if I put Gilliam here, which is kind of what I'm thinking, the knight could attack him instead. Gilliam could hit by 3 enemies, but I don't think they'd be able to do enough damage to kill him. So I think this is also pretty safe. Yeah, that's fine. And Gilliam has 4 speed at least, so... Other than the Mercenary and Mermaid, nobody will be able to double them. And maybe we'll get an awesome level up. You never know. Strength, defense... hey, you know what? As long as he's getting strength and defense, I'm not going to argue. Like, it'd be awesome to see some more speed, of course, but... You just keep pumping those 2 numbers up, primarily defense and strength, and you can do your job. Okay, so that guy can only attack Gilliam. This guy can attack... I guess he'll probably go for Gilliam because he doesn't have the pillar defense and the weapon advantage. So Gilliam might take a bit of damage. We just need to make sure everyone... I could move someone to, like, this square. They just need to be able to withstand an archer attack. I'm going to put Joshua up there, and then I'm just going to sort of protect my healers and Pegasus Knights. Because they don't want to get hit by archers, that's for sure. And honestly, if you want to go after Erica, that's fine. She's pretty speedy. She might dodge, you never know. Someone has to get shot by an arrow. Oh, you went after Ross, you fool! I didn't think he'd fall for that. I thought he'd go for Gilliam. Alright, well. It's your funeral, as they say. Alright, well, that was fine. We can send it to the convoy, and because we have Erica here, we can actually just pull it right back out, which is really nice. Or we can just let Colm open the door anyway, and sell the key. Alright, so you came in here. I'm sure you'll get a double attack, but this is why we've got Gilliam up front to tank these hits. And then the only one that's going to hurt is probably this attack. Yeah. But I figured 1 hit should be okay. Alright, we're off to a good start. Let's sort of keep our eyes on the moving units. Oh, look! It's Prince Ephraim! With more cav. Always ready. It looks like they've just been running around the castle, killing enemies where they can and never getting captured. You know what? Erica's probably fine. Alright. So now we've got a few more people to play with here. So, you know, Ephraim, remember these guys? They actually have a lot of levels up. So they're at least at the high end already of our characters, but not too far ahead, I guess. Good old Ephraim. He seems like he's getting pretty good stats. And honestly, I think between Kyle and Ford, we can find someone who's doing better than Franz. But we'll see what it looks like once we can compare everybody off together. Okay, so first things first, let's deal with Erica's group. We should probably, like, sort of secure this corridor before heading into the treasure room. And then we might split up. We've got 2 treasure... Well, we might just go this way and then through the middle, honestly. I don't know. We'll see. Probably, I'd say odds of reinforcements are high, that at some point something will spawn out of there. Alright, so let's do this. So... yeah, level 6 is probably the low end of the characters. So let them get some kills. Maybe plan on killing the Myrmidon? Not very many people could attack him, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, like, not great. I just want to see the odds here. 10 damage, maybe. Fairly safely, but the trick is I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill him, so... 12 damage. Well, if they both hit, 12 plus 10 would do it. Is that something we should try? Worst case scenario, we miss. Would he be able to kill Loot next turn? Can't double her. How much defense has she got? 3. So we're looking at 8 damage, no double. He could not kill Loot on his own. Couldn't kill Vanessa on his own either. I guess we should try that. And then the rest of the team should be able to wipe out the archer and the mercenary. Okay. I'd rather get Loot the level up if possible. Oh, he would double Vanessa. That's because she's got the javelin equipped. So how much damage can you do to Vanessa? 6 defense. It's actually not that bad. It'll be... He can't really hurt her very badly. That'll be 11 minus 6 is 5, minus 1 for weapon disadvantage, I think. So that would be 4 damage times 2. Assuming she didn't counter kill him, which is possible. I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Even if we don't... If this misses, we should be okay. And now he's probably dead anyway, so nothing to worry about. Just going over worst case scenarios, basically. And technically we could miss here. But pretty low odds. Yeah, I'd give that a reasonably good... Like, most of the time that combo would work. And even if it failed, I don't think he could have killed either of them. So, okay. Next up, priority is probably to get Archer a kill. Maybe Erica, maybe Colm. So, this guy's really quick. So there's some advantage. We could also start planning to lure this guy into a magic attack. Couldn't do that this turn, but we might set Archer up so next time he could. That would kill him. Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, sure. Just showing off now. Just showing off. But we're starting to fight against a lot of dark mages or shamans. Good level up. I like that. Actually, he needs some luck. But if we do keep him on the team, especially because he gets crit evade from his affinity, as long as we give him some supports, kind of like Rutger on our last series, we can make up for his bad luck in terms of crit evasion at least. And all his other stats are good, so maybe that's what we'll sort of plan for. Okay, so for this one, I'm thinking... Well, first off, we really should heal up Erica. She's priority. Okay. And then, let's see if we can get Colm a kill here. He'll probably need a bit of help. Yeah. So we gotta get about 15 damage here first. I guess, you know what? Erica could dish it out. 8 damage times 2. That's about perfect, actually. We could also do a clever trick here. Not that it's necessary or anything. But we can lock this archer in so he can't even attack, and we could just ignore him for a couple turns. Just don't put anyone there, basically. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that. I mean, I'm pretty sure Colm has a 100% chance to kill, honestly, so... Well, no, he could miss, technically. Not that it would have been a big deal, but... You know, avoid those little bits of damage where you can. Probably for the best. Okay, things are looking good, so... That's a lot of knights up there. Do they all have steel lances? Steel or iron? It's gonna be a tough fight, however we do that. I'm not sure how I'm gonna want to approach it just yet. For now, let's focus on connecting the groups up, and then we'll deal with heading north later. So then these guys, I don't think we can access the supplies, but I want to switch over the weapons. I want iron weapons for Ford and Kyle. So I have some supply. I actually double-checked to make sure Erica has access to iron weapons. But we can definitely equip those or switch them over. Ephraim really needs an iron lance. So hopefully I've got enough spares for that. So for now, let's just go one at a time here. We are playing on hard mode, so... Okay, we could lure out this guy and the archer. One of these guys has a javelin, right? Yeah. So you stand there, toss a javelin at the archer, and then this guy, you fight him with, I wish I had an iron lance again, but go with that. We're not going to be selecting sports yet. It's nice that they've already got it ready to go for C rank, but that's not in the cards just yet. And we'll save that Reagan leaf because I know I overused it a bit on Ephraim's first map. It's just too good to waste on unnecessary values. I didn't double check speed, but Kyle is usually the faster unit. And those soldiers are pretty terrible stat-wise, so... Yeah. Just Lance walking. The unit that we don't even get, the guys just walk around with lances. Alright, mage is coming down, no big deal. Alright, so I think, for now, I want to have Archer lure this guy over. And then, for this one... Let's see, Steel Lance plus Steel Axe. Maybe try Ross to lure these guys into... Well, I could just push in. But I don't know if we'd be able to kill this guy safely. Yeah, Loot will just wipe one out. You could rescue her. And then put at least Ross in the way. Yeah, okay. I don't use Ross... Actually could do a lot of damage to the axe guy as well. But not enough to kill him, so the better choice is to kill the knight that has good defense. With magic, of course. And then, if I can get a sword guy to block... So to protect Loot and Vanessa, I will. Good magic up, speed up, luck up, very nice, that's fine. So yeah, we can put Joshua, like, in her spot. And, well, not there. Actually, we'll put Joshua right there so that the axe guy doesn't get pillar bonus. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just move up a little bit. And then Joshua should be fine. We'll do the old take and drop trick so we don't have to wait any extra turns. Honestly, we've pretty much got this middle section already wrapped up as is. So I'm going to probably start using Colm to move up anyway. Even though I don't know how we're going to approach that, the night room. I'm not sure what we're going to deal with that just yet. But, we'll talk about that in a couple turns. Erica will need to talk to, her brother, at the very least. Alright, so down here... I'm just going to let them attack Joshua there. We could also try to lure the axe guy to the left. But we're a little bit weak on swords on this angle, so not necessary. I guess I would say Kyle probably has the best average stats right now. All around, just by a little bit. So it is fair for him to get the kill here. Any weapon ranks to work on? Sort of whatever we want. Iron swords are cheaper. Not quite fast enough to double, okay. Alright then. Steel Lance it is. Still not a double, but it should kill it. If it hits. Kyle, I was just saying how you were so cool, and then you didn't get the kill, and now you don't get any level ups. Well, this javelin's gonna break pretty soon, one way or the other. Not a kill. Alright. Guys kind of failed me over here, didn't you? So I'm just gonna do my trick. If the axe guy decides... Oh, wait. No, that's fine. If the axe guy goes this way and attacks forward, it's no big deal. We're just gonna keep Ephraim out of range of the archer, and the archer can't even attack. Yeah, that's fine. He knew Joshua would wipe him out, so he went after Ford. Who's still fast enough to double, which is really bad news for axe guy. Alright, he took the bait. Got into a magic duel with a bad matchup. As usual, if you can kill an enemy in 3 attacks, and you can double especially, it's generally best to let them attack first, and then you get 2 attacks, and then you kill them with the 3rd, and so the enemy only gets 1 attack, basically. Alright, we're gonna try with Kyle again. Might try to lure this guy down to hit Ephraim. Yeah, I don't want to risk... Okay, we're actually safe because it's 2 tiles across. I would still like Kyle to get this kill, so we're gonna try this one more time. Alright. Make up for your missing. I guess I used the Steel Lance last time, which was lower odds, but there you go. This is why we need the iron weapons. They're just more reliable. Strength and speed, good stuff. I like how strong our green cab is right now. I really like that. Alright, and then we're gonna try to lure this guy down with, I guess the Steel Lance should be fine. Alright, so, healing-wise, it's the cab to the south that need touch-ups. Need to figure out how we're gonna redistribute a little bit. What are we gonna need up there? Well, Joshua has the Armor Slayer. He would do alright. I think Ross would tear through them pretty well as well. And then, of course, magic. So send mages and Armor Slayers that way, and... I mean, Archer would do quite well against these shamans over there. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I think because Jillian's so slow, I'm just gonna start moving him up. Because he can help hold this line, and I'll just have to do... Oh, by the way, yeah, this guy should die. Easy. Alright, well, I don't want to open this door just yet, obviously. We'll get there. Alright, took the bait for Ephraim, managed to get the hit in, but pays for it with his death. Alright, cool. Mage coming at us, we'll probably want to... Oh. Reinforcements! Lance guy, sword guy. Okay. Probably hold the stairway. I think we'll want to try to kill the mage. This might be what Vanessa was born to do. She was born to kill. Look at these numbers. Perfect. Except she didn't dodge. But other than that, perfect. Practically perfect. Even a level up. A good level up. I like that. It's a bit too much to expect defense on a Pegasus Knight, but some strength and skill and stuff, that's not bad. Alright, so let's just lure these guys in a little bit closer. It buys us a little bit more time to heal up. Will these two talk? Aww, reunion. Honestly, I think Erica could have taken this castle without him. She was fine. Alright, they're pretty cool. I like the two of them. So I wonder if that's all the talking we're gonna get. I'm pretty sure Ford and Kyle would say, or Ephraim, somebody in this group would talk to Seth and Kyle as well, but I don't remember exactly who talks to who. And I didn't bring those guys anyway, so. Good. I needed a little bit of magic. Skill doesn't really help a healer very much. Speed helps them dodge, magic helps them heal more. That's fine. Alright, so these guys are gonna come up. Let's just let them come to us. Erica, for now, she can probably help out over here. And then these guys, once a little bit of the reinforcements get here, we'll open that door and start fighting on the north side. You could keep the whole group together, but it should be okay. It would be nice to have a cab or flyer to pick up Colm after he opens the door, because then they could pick him up and move. And then we could lure the knights out a little bit safer. Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's just get this open. Let's get this ball on the this ball on the road on the ball. I don't know. Look, there's a lot of sayings. English is a funky language. It's hard to know all this stuff. Alright, we saved him. He's been rescued. We got lots of people ready to kill knights as they come at Gilliam. Only one can attack him this turn anyway. He's got his Iron Lance ready to go. He'll be fine. Okay, now, down for this side. So, sword guy's at the back. Oh, right, I forgot. I was gonna start pulling out, Iron Lances and all that. So, be really good to kill the Javelin guy. And just Reigen leave him. You know, I know it's overpowered. Steel Lance will not do enough. It's probably fine. Someone else can finish him off. Of course, we've got terrible luck on the dodging side. I'm just gonna let Erica go for the kill, I think. Or damage, of course, not enough. Rapier will be extra damage. But now I kind of need to heal everybody. This is not going the way I was expecting. Alright, why don't we go with, I should have started with the Javelin. That would have been smart. And then, Ephraim wouldn't have been hit. Yeah, that would have been smart. Why didn't I do that? Now we can get over towards the sword guy. Probably have to use the rapier. Yeah, let's just go with the rapier here. And if we can't figure out a way to kill this other Cav, we'll have to rescue her, I guess. Or heal her or something, I don't know. Strength and speed, that's fair. Good enough. So how is this gonna go? Start with a jab. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill him. 15 damage. Not gonna be enough. So... okay, I've got a new plan. No rescues required, but a healing... and then making sure whoever I put can take in a hit. So probably Kyle. This guy can do 15 damage at max. A lance. And, be fine. But we're not going to attack. Actually, the enemy can only do 6 damage to him. 2 hits at 6 damage is not going to kill him. This will be fine. If he gets attacked again next turn, you'll just kill him on the counter. I might as well throw a Javelin. It's not needed, but whatever. Now, if he tries to attack Erica, it'll be even easier for her to finish him off. Not, I mean, that's overkill. Kind of a waste of a Javelin, but... alright, let's see what happens. Went after Kyle. Well... I don't see how you had any good chance to win that fight. Okay. We're in good shape, everybody. Nothing to worry about. The one thing to worry about that I've just thought of is that my northern team does not have a healer. So I can't actually repair the damage, you know. Can't stop the bleeding. Alright, so I think for now I'm just going to use this team to move to the left just to save time, but it might be better to reorganize a little bit more than that. Lots of healing to do, so Natasha's going to be busy. And what I'd like to do first here is do a little bit of convoy. Don't want to carry this silver sword around. Honestly, even these steel weapons, I don't know. But for now, take an iron sword, take an iron lance. I think those were the ones that Franz had. I just stored them so I had spares. And keep moving. Well, you have to get healed, but it'll be fine. And then same thing for Kyle. Supply. Don't... we'll heal him up. We don't need to use the elixirs. I'd rather sell them for money. And then take the lance specifically. So now he's got basic iron weapons. And same thing with Ephraim, although he can't move after he does this. And we got more elixirs to sell. There we go. So, because he's only got 8 constitution, right? Like, even the steel lance was really slowing him down. The iron lance is a much better constitution match. And then my cav aren't... They're not like heavy cav. They've only got 9 or 10 con anyway, so... Alright, now on this side... Any preferences? I guess for now we'll just go with Archer because he's in range. I think for now we'll keep trying to lure them in with Gilliam rather than rushing into this room. So we'll move one tile closer and lure probably just one more down. I guess he does have the vulnerary, so I do have a little bit of healing. That's a good idea too. But we're not going to do any other pushing here. I could also use Ross, I suppose, but that's what Gilliam's job is to lure enemies out and take little damage. Sure, he hasn't dodged, but can't count on dodges, that's fine. Guess that knight had a bit of speed. The other one got doubled. Oh yeah, 1 speed. If we can get +1 level up, +1 speed from a Gilliam level up, he'll be doubling all these guys. Cool. All right, so we should probably lure the swordsman over next. We're looking at 15 damage with a steel sword, possibly × 2. Yeah, it's pretty fast. Now, 12, so, hold on. 10 weight, so he's actually at 11 speed in practice, so he can't double either of these guys with 11. So, and Ephraim will actually crush him, that's pretty cool. So we'll use Kyle, I think, with an iron lance so he's not slowed down to lure this guy over. I might just use the men's staff here. We have a lot of healing to do, so... The other option would be to start giving these guys vulneraries out of the supply, but I don't think we have to do that. Vulneraries are pretty cheap, but it's still more cost efficient to use a heal staff. I'm not sure about vulnerary versus, vulnerary versus, what am I trying to say, the men's staff. I'm not sure which one's cheaper. Probably the vulnerary. Alright, so you're down to half HP. We can kill this guy, hopefully, and then you'll get attacked by this guy. Maybe we'll heal... No. The vulnerary heals 10. We should just use it right now. Let's see if Archer can just finish him up. Yeah, nothing to worry about. The good news is these guys are so slow and weak to magic. You don't need to bring the Armor Slayer or any hammer weapons or anything. A little bit of defense is nice. Why not? And that'll just lure one more. Could, but that'll open up Ross to nothing. Okay, that's actually pretty good then. Won't kill him. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. That wasn't my original strategy, but that's fine. So then we'll move him up 1 square, just use the vulnerary. And then we'll bring Loot up to be a little bit closer. Yeah, that's fine. Ross just helps break us in here a little bit faster. And honestly, I think Ross would have been an even better door guard than Gilliam, just because he would dodge most of the hits. That was a very poor level up, unfortunately. Alright, let's see how Kyle does. Does not dodge, but he doesn't take very much damage here, so... nothing to complain about. So, kills. I guess we could give it to Vanessa, but... let's just get Kyle to level 10. I feel like he's due. I would like to pick a Cav out that I want to keep. And, you know, Kyle might be that Cav. Take it back. Kyle, you're benched. Every time I open my big fat mouth, basically. I'm like, this guy looks pretty good. We could manage with this dude. And he gets a level up with like 1 stat. And it's just HP, which is the least important. It's good to grow your HP, don't get me wrong, but it has kind of the least impact on your general combat viability, your ability to deal damage or survive hits or anything. I mean, well, okay, HP affects surviving hits, yes. But, you know what I mean. Okay, so we could try loot to get a kill, theoretically. She will not quite do enough damage on her own, though. Ross kind of failed me. Maybe we'll just lure the 2 over to hit Gilliam. That'll be fine. And, actually, what we could have also done is put Ross on, well, he couldn't quite make it to the pillar. Yeah, never mind that, then. Alright, we'll leave it like that, and wrap it up. Don't forget that Archer has a longbow over there, too. That's... I figure we might as well just keep using Gilliam for what we pay him for. If we'd also brought a healer this direction, I'm sure he could have just guarded the entryway forever, but... Alright, so let's wrap this part up. Probably should let Luke kill 1 at the least. Bad. And, let's see, level 8. After that terrible level up. See, now you could attack with Colm, but he probably can't deal damage, yeah. It's always the trouble. So, of these 4... I guess we'll give it to Archer. Oh, he's not going to double with that. What would that do? 14 damage or 13? What did I see? 12 damage. That brings him down to 6? Maybe we'll let Gilliam get the kill then, I guess. Sure, that's fine. Normally it would be a double attack, but because it's the last charge on the weapon, just get the single. Just fine. I'd rather break a 1-charge weapon on a turn where it doesn't matter than need to get that extra double attack in and not get it when it's an emergency. Oh, so close, so close. Alright. So we're gonna start prepping for longbow. And, okay, over here. So, next up. Another steel sword merc. Kyle did quite well the first one. We could let Ford try the second one. Seems fair, right? And, probably should heal up Ephraim now. Unfortunately, this path is, like, super choke point, so it's pretty hard to move through quickly. We probably still sent more units this way than we needed to. I guess we're just doing this episode all in one, this chapter all in one episode. I was considering splitting it up, but... Alright, come on, Ford. Better than Kyle. Better than Kyle. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Keep that up, man. You keep that up, my man. It's kind of... They almost always have a rivalry between the green and the red cav. So it's a challenge to see who can get the most stats on their level ups. So that won't kill him. That won't kill him, unfortunately, either. So maybe let Vanessa finish him with the javelin. Could have prevented the counterattack, I know, but that's assuming this hits. 82. Pretty good. Cool. And yeah, like I've said, I've hinted that I might be benching Vanessa eventually, so it's kind of wasted experience whenever you get her something, but it's nice to have a flyer, and you're going to need to use a flyer for a fair while. Like, most of the game benefits for having a flyer anyway, so I don't think it's too wasted to try to keep her caught up with the team for a while. And if a better flyer joins the team, then so be it. Alright, trying to move through quick. So, let's see what's in treasure chest number 1. Angelic Robe, in case you've forgotten. Plus 7 to HP permanently. Pretty awesome for your fragile characters. Let's try to lure the longbow here. It won't do much damage traditionally. 13 damage for a longer range attack, and also pretty heavy, so basically no speed. Now we can sneak by if we can get into those corner sections, which we can just barely do. Trouble is, we kind of need to keep the archers out of range of the, or the mages out of range of the archer, because it won't do much damage to Gilliam, but you know. So I'm thinking, because Ross kind of made it over there, we might let him get the kill, as long as it's safe. Might have like loot to try to kill the mage from this angle. We could also throw a javelin at it. I wouldn't mind Gilliam getting the kill, so let's see. Oh, Ross will slaughter him. Yeah, anything Ross does is gonna kill him. Try to hit him with magic and then rescue out of the way, and then let Gilliam finish it off. I'd just like to see him get to level 10 and get some more defense, maybe, you know? So, like, Joshua has a high enough aid to rescue these people. Let's see if Luke can not kill. Oh, that's a kill. Let's see if Archer can not kill. That's a kill. So forget that idea. Everyone except Gilliam will kill it. Alright, fair enough. Luke could use the level up then. And she got the dodge. Good. Well, not my favorite, but could be worse. Could be worse. We could have had nothing. Alright, so we'll start thinking about drawing these guys out shortly, but we're not in a big rush, because I'd like to clear out these guys, get the treasure before we rush the boss. By the way, the boss is a general. I think this is our first promoted boss. He's only level 1 promoted, but he's actually got pretty good resistance as well as defense. And the throne bonus, so that'll be an interesting fight once we get there. Probably a pretty good time for, what's it called, Ephraim's Reigen Leaf weapon. Okay, so who's got the furthest attack range? Definitely the Dark Mage, well, the Archer as well. So we'll have to take a hit from the Longbow, as well as the Mage, if we let them come to us. Or we can try to rush in, kill the mage, and take a hit from the knight and the archer. Is the other option. Well, we could also be shoot and then rescue, technically. So just to see if this has any viability. It's not bad damage. But our other ranged attack is Vanessa, who needs to be closer. Need to switch these people around. Okay, next turn we're going to attack. You'll see. I got a plan. Alright, next turn for sure. I just needed 2 people that could use... Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I wonder... Maybe he's the thief that would try to steal that chest. It would be really wise to steal the lockpick from him, because we can't buy these. And, Colm is already halfway through his lockpick. Okay, but on this side, we're gonna go... Who's first? Probably Vanessa, because she's got... resistance? But she might want the kill more, too. Well... let's see, if I use her, I have to rescue her. She actually gets a double, so she could... This is better, yeah. If she kills him, we're in really good shape. If she doesn't kill him, well, you know. Yeah, you know. We know. Alright, but we have to rescue her, so that's going to be Kyle's job this time. And not quite as far away as I'd like, because Ephraim's in the way, but that's fine. And then Ford hopefully doesn't miss. 79%. Alright, good. That would have been pretty bad if we missed that shot. So in this situation, he's going to have to tank a hit from the Iron Lance, 15 damage, and 1 from the Longbow. And that's just what's going to happen. And let's get healed up here immediately. So I think that was a pretty good break-in. You know, not perfect, but at least we got rid of the mage. And we should be totally safe here for 1 turn. Now, mage incoming. So I guess let's try to lure that one out with loot. Just here, I guess. And then we need Calm to move down this way. I don't want to accidentally counter kill him, so let's not put anyone in range. We'll just let him come to us and then steal his lockpick. Could potentially lure out one of these guys, maybe. I'm not sure if they'll move or not, so let's test that out. Again, Gilliam is taking a lot of damage, so... I mean, he's doing his job. Alright. We'll go right to here. Bring it on! Alright, let's see. Well, you can't dodge a 69. We already knew that. There isn't really anyone that's super strong against the Armored Knight on the left side, so... it's gonna take a bit of work to kill him. We did lure this guy down successfully. Ross is stupidly strong. Now just add a plus 20% crit onto that and see, and you'll see what it's gonna be like in the future. So this lure worked. Unfortunately, we did not dodge. It's still a good matchup. Nothing to worry about. And this should be, yeah, pretty light. But we can't hold out there for we can't hold out for very long with Ford. Alright, so good news, my thief is in the correct spot. And because we lured the one soldier knight dude down, Colm is in the perfect spot to grab himself another lockpick. So another good reason to keep Colm leveled up is he does need more speed than the enemy, and he's just barely ahead. Like, he's got 15 to 14. If I did not have that extra one, you know, if I had one less speed, that wouldn't have worked. So that was lucky. So I'm thinking weapon disadvantage, but shouldn't be a problem. It would have been perhaps wise to send one mage to each side, and then we would have had someone who could deal with this guy over here. Probably, you know, there's two technically. Alright, now a little old thief here, he might try to steal something, but I don't think we have too much to worry about. I want to stay out of the range of the mages here primarily. I'm pretty confident Jillian could take a hit from those guys. The thief can't even hurt him, so... Double attack. Might as well be infinite attack when you can't even hurt. You're just gonna break your little dagger on Jillian's armor. Come on, give me those stats. Not good stats. The curse of the armored knight continues. That was a lot of experience, actually. Alright, so now Jillian's level 10. I don't really have a huge preference if they attack Jillian or Ross. But I would like to get the kills with my mages rather than my level 10 guys, so we'll actually keep Ross out of the way. Because Ross will counter kill, probably for sure. Okay, so how are we gonna deal with this? Can't use Vanessa unless we can break through and kill the archer. If I heal up, it puts Natasha in range of longbow. We're not doing a whole lot of damage here. We could... Okay, I've got it. We're gonna go Iron Lance, or maybe Steel Lance. No, Iron Lance for the double attack. And then we'll rescue him out of the way and then kill the knight with Kyle or Ephraim. Probably Ephraim, and then maybe Kyle can attack the archer. Shoot. This isn't really safe for... I did this wrong. We might be in some trouble here. Yeah. That was a mistake. I should have made sure she had a way to escape. Alright. Ephraim? So the Ragged Leaf will do bonus damage. We could have also done this to make it a lot easier, I guess. But, if he takes 8 damage, I'm not going to complain, and this saves us the valuable weapons. Nothing to worry about there. Now, because I did something foolish with Vanessa, can you just kill this one? Yes, if you don't miss. That would not do enough damage. So I'm really glad we gave Kyle this Iron Lance, because now we should be able to save Vanessa's life. Alright, good job, Kyle. You made me happy, because that could have been a huge mistake, resulting in essentially either losing Vanessa or restarting the map. So, yeah, good. Like, I couldn't have done anything about it. Alright, you're going after Jilliam. Jilliam's not getting a lot of luck on his dodges, but that's okay for now. Alright, we do have to watch out for that enemy mage there, because that will do some damage to Jillian. It's actually got a fair bit of resistance, but still, it's not his strongest stat. Might be worth going like this. Not much damage. So Just to see here. 6. Oh, the enemy has a lot of crit here. So Archer is a pretty bad choice. Yeah, because he's got bad luck for now. Anyone with Thunder could cause him a lot of problems. Can't stand a, 6% chance to die, or whatever that was. Magic and resistance. Well, I like those. So we'll probably have to use loot against this one, which means she's gonna need a bit more HP, which means vulnerary. Hey! Now, this guy's gonna be a bit of a pain. I could probably kill him with Ross. That would leave Ross in range of 1 mage. Then it's just, can we get this guy killed with, essentially Colm and Jillian? It's a good thing he doesn't get doubled here. There is some crit chance, though. That's not good. I don't like these Thunder Mages. So if we did 12 damage, would I trust this? 82%. Probably be fine. I don't think I've got any other safe way to do this, because he's always going to be able to attack. If I don't kill this guy... Well, okay, Ross could kill him. What would that do? Ross could just kill him. Probably in 1 hit, actually. Yeah. If he doesn't miss. I guess that's the safest way. Then we have to be prepared for this guy moving down. And also this guy attacking Ross. It's mostly just Ross that's in danger if I do that. Well, it's kind of a gamble either way. Jillian's got less HP, so I guess we'll go with Ross gambling. At least he didn't miss. So he'll take a hit from the Archer, probably a hit from this guy unless he goes after Jillian. She might. And that's pretty much all we get to do on this side. Alright. Over here, we don't have a door key, do we? So we'll have to just destroy this wall. Archer, instead of attacking Ross, might go after like Ephraim or something. It's not the end of the world. I figure if we can just take a bit of the heat off Ross anyway, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Now we could lure, if we wanted to, we could lure that Shaman down. I'll think about it. For now, this'll do. Let's try to get to the end of this episode. It's already been pretty long. So you went after Jillian because you knew he was low HP, but you're not doubling him. He's in fact doubling you. I should have used a vulnerary on Jillian. That would have been wise. I forgot about that. Alright, that's no big deal. Alright, looks like we got things mostly locked down. I can't really see loot failing here. Worst case scenario, she gets hit twice and she still survives. and the enemy dies in 3 hits. Would have been smarter to let the enemy attack first, like I've said, but it's cool. It's fine. Okay. Now we either use Ross to help destroy the wall or to help kill the archer. Might be worth just destroying the wall. It's not a one-hit sort of deal, but then we can throw a javelin at it, finish it, and then anyone can kill the archer. Well, you know what I mean. Alright, so like... see how Erica does. Not that much damage. How's Ephraim looking? He's a bit faster, actually. That's pretty good. I like his stats. It's kind of odd. I know everyone's, you know, traditionally your lord in Fire Emblem is a sword lord. It's kind of nice with Ephraim having a lance lord like this. It's different. Of course, that was discouraging, but, you know, can't get everything you want. Alright, so now all we need to do is kill the last couple mages, get the treasure, kill the boss, you know, all that good stuff. Fair. So... sure, just so it saves us a little bit of time, let's give this a shot. I can't use Archer for that, so we'll have to find another way to kill that one. Oh, that was a mistake. Whoops. Hard to move up that staircase, basically, until we kill the mages. Maybe we can use, like, Vanessa or something with the javelin. Maybe. Alright, took the bait. I should have checked speed and stuff, but usually shamans are not the fastest mages. Usually. How's it looking? Just for interest's sake. Yeah, 4 speed is basically nothing. Horde can almost double him with a javelin. Maybe after this kill. Yep, that was really good. Yeah, good job, Ford. Alright, so we got 3 turns to get the treasure. Let's see, we need to kill this last mage. We're gonna need some help to kill the boss. That's safe now. How do we deal with this? You know what? Let's let Vanessa have a chance. She's got lots of luck and all that, so she's not gonna get, she won't get into trouble, with the critical on the thunder or anything, basically. Well, I mean, that's the perk of getting, clerics, is you do get weapon ranks. Weapon rank B is probably unlocking all kinds of new staves, or staves, if we ever get to them. As soon as we kill this guy, we'll start talking about how to kill the boss. I thought Vanessa would be able to get a double there as well. Oh well. I guess it's because they're heavy. Good level up though, really nice. Really good level up, honestly. She's trying. Honestly, Vanessa's trying to stay on the team. Her stats are starting to look pretty awesome. It's taken her a while, but she's gotten, I think, 2 or 3 strength ups in a row, which is definitely what she needed. And we do have that spare lockpick, which is really good as well. Okay, so who gets the kill? Anyone in particular? Wouldn't wouldn't mind giving it to Vanessa, but I guess Joshua kind of needs it, to be fair. And he's pretty good against mages, just in the sense that they have no defense and he's really fast. Mermins do tend to do really well against lightly armored units. You know what? That's a perfectly fine level up for him. He gets so little strength. Every little point is great, and skill affects his critical chance a lot. So, good, excellent. So the boss! Well, I sort of showed you his stats already. We might have to rely on Ephraim and his super weapon, but we'll see. We'll bring everyone up into range. It's no huge rush because we need, we will need to let Colm finish stealing. I think Ross could probably wipe him out too, to be honest. Need at least 2 more turns, basically, for treasure. Out of inventory, but it's just gonna go to the convoy. So much nicer than having to trade items back and forth. Silver sword, quite nice. A-rank sword, I believe. Okay, so just for interest's sake, if we went Raigan Leaf, that would work pretty well. The boss can do a lot of damage to Ephraim, but that would work. What if we went with just straight out Iron Axe? Not bad, not great. It would work eventually, probably. What I'm puberty. What I'm missing is a hammer type weapon for Ross, which counts as an axe and does double damage to armor. That would work really well. I'm interested in the magic effect here. Not really good. Wow. So how does that work? 15 attack, 15 base damage. Yeah, that's fair, but 14 defense. So he's getting +5 resistance from his throne, or some sort of secret boss status. I'm not a fan of that. Did he have 15 defense as well? So he gets +3 defense, which is fine, because that's what the throne gives him. But he seems to get +5 resistance, which I'm not a... It's cheating. It's totally cheating. Well, of those options, I guess Ephraim and his Raigan Leaf is probably the best. Magic isn't going to work, basically. Not the base level magic. So, that's too bad. So basically, I mean, maybe a Rapier, but still not enough damage to really take him out. A crit would do it, but actually, no, a crit would do 24, half. Alright, Ephraim it is. No. Has to be double damage. So this is like almost the only way to kill him. Ross can probably do it eventually, but this is like the guaranteed way to win. It would be kind of cool to see Erica kill him, but clearly Ephraim is superior. I was really expecting him to kill him right there. That's not gonna do it. So what we do in this situation is we let him attack Ross. He can take 1 hit, but he can't take 2. So don't attack and get hit back next turn. And we'll heal up Ephraim and let him attack again next turn. Seeing as my mages can't do anything. It's a pretty tough boss. No problem there. I prefer this kind of boss over the critical type bosses that just have a chance to crit you and one-shot you. But the high defense, high resistance bosses, they're a bit of a challenge. Alright, we got no luck on the dodge, unfortunately. Yeah, but Ross could take him out. That's pretty good. Come on, Ross. Your last level up was bad. I mean, strength defense. The reason I don't get too excited for Ross's strength is, you know, 1 more strength up and he's got his max, and that's as good as it gets. So it doesn't really matter too much. Alright, you get out of the way, buddy. And, I still want... I probably want Ephraim to finish him off. Let's see what Ephraim's odds are. As long as that's enough HP that he can't be killed on the counter. 21. So yeah, he'd survive that. On the other hand, you could let Erica kill him, maybe. No. This is a bad idea. If she misses and he hits her, she's dead. I felt like it would be kind of neat, story-wise, for Erica to defeat the mighty Tirado who trapped her, right? But it's still pretty good for Ephraim to handle it. And, he seems to have the only weapon that really works easily. Still missed. So he's missed 2 out of 3. A little bit low odds. It's not mercy we seek. Also, that might have been new boss music, which is always fun. Pretty good level up for Ephraim. Happy with that. And the final treasure. Hey, promotion item for maybe Vanessa. Maybe. And then Erica can seize. Alright! That wasn't too bad. Good map. I had some fun. Ah, we were never worried. Not at all, yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Orson's a traitor. Something about his wife, he said. Who's this? You found a little... someone? Little companion girl? Oh, is she gonna be our fortune teller? Look, we've got some crazy colored hair. I know someone was looking for an indigo-haired girl, but like, everyone's got crazy hair in this world. It's not that special. Let's get some hair dye anyway. Alright, well that's Chapter 8 done. Good work, everybody. You did well by watching this Let's Play. Good job. Alright, so I'll see you back next time for Chapter 9. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you there.